Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and oh my goodness, mega haul. This is huge. Let me just show you. Absolutely oodles and oodles of stuff, and you won't believe the prices I paid for it either. Let me show you. Now I will be rushing because there is absolutely tons of it, but I'll just sorry, knocked my stand. But yeah, so where did I go? Now if you saw my video a few weeks ago, you will have seen we have discovered what my daughter calls the tip shop in Tamworth. Now they've got a recycling refuge place that you can take stuff to. You know, every city, every town's got their dump, city dump, you know, I suppose. And she'd taken some things to the recycling centre, and when she got out, she noticed that there was a shop, Age UK shop, literally on the same site as the recycling centre. And being nosy and enjoying charity shops as she does, she went and had a look, and she was amazed not only at what they had in there, but the quality and the prices were just out of this world. And she told us about it, and she said, "Oh, and Mum, they've got a craft section for when they have craft stuffs in." So I went a few weeks ago, and if you've seen that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I went back. I've got a few days off work, so I went back this week after my daughter had taken some stuff to donate there. I think the idea is that if you're on the way to the recycling centre and you've got anything that's any good that the Age UK shop could use, donate it to them and they will sell it. So there's tables and chairs and loads of kitchen stuff, absolutely loads, tons of books. Picked up some Ladybird books the last time I was there. Ladybird, do you remember the school books? We had Peter and Jane Ladybird books, so I'm hoping to maybe get one of those next time I go, or next time I have a good look through the book section. What else? There's stuff for parties, you know, cups. They had a huge basket of plastic cups and plastic knives, forks and spoons, tablecloths, all of that sort of stuff, bunting, all sorts. What else? Toys, bags, handbags, all sorts of things. No clothes, they don't do clothes there. But my daughter went and said, "Get yourself along, Mum, they've got loads of craft stuff in." So I did, I went. And so let me show you what I picked up instead of twittering on. So this, I saw this and thought, you know what, I've always wanted a bone folder, and that was £1.50, and it's two. So there's two there. It's got this little clip thing going on here, which I finally figured out, because I have been through it once very quickly, but I finally figured out that you have to take it off completely, and then they come apart like that, so you can use them independently, or I guess you can probably use them together like that, because the slits all kind of line up. Reminds me of the old afro combs that we had in the 80s when we were all getting our hair permed. But yeah, so that was £1.50 for that bow maker. So I should take it out the packet now, actually. Then I saw these and I thought, you know what, I'll give them a go. They were £2 for the whole pack, and I have seen them since. I come back and googled it, and they cost a lot more. I think the cheapest was about £45. I couldn't get into the box because it was all taped up, all sellotaped up along the edge, so I couldn't get into it to see what condition they were in. But I thought for £2, and I know Derwent are a good company, £2, they feel heavy, so I'm assuming most of them are in there. got it home, undone all the tape, and look at this. Goodness, look at that. There is only, if I do that, you can see the length of the pens and pencils. It's only that one, the black one, that looks like it's had any use really, or been sharpened more than once. The rest of them are in immaculate condition. They really are. And they're even, what tickled me is they are even in the same order on the front of the tin as they are inside. It just tickled me. I thought it was really good. But £2 for that. So I was well pleased straight away. And then I walked around a corner and they had this huge big sort of plastic box, and it was a big one. And in there was just lined up packs and packs of paper, card and stuff. These ones, as you can see, was £2. And if I just do that, I'm not going to go through it, but you can see it's all boxes. So I'm just going to have to start thinking what to use them for now. So all different sizes and shapes, some square, some rectangular, some big boxes, some of them are small. So that was £2 for all of those, and I think there's 6 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of each in there. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 25 boxes for £2. So there was that. Let me just move those out the way. So that was one pack. And they had this pack as well, which looked slightly different. And it's actually got a lot more in than the first pack. So if I slide this out of the plastic, and again, £2. So you've got, now, if anyone's got any idea what these are, I'd really like to know, because I thought at first they were those screen cards that there was we had a while ago, but when you fold them you can see some of them are a lot shorter and they're not as wide either. So I don't know what they might be, whether they kind of go in that shape or square shape, I don't know. So if anyone's got any ideas, please tell me in the description box below. So there's those, and then you've got, again, you've got boxes and boxes and boxes. Just tons and tons of boxes. So I must have about at least 50, because there's more in this pack than there was in the other. So I've got more than 50 boxes, and that one that's a really big size. That one is, I think that looks about 6 inches. Let me grab my ruler. Yeah, 6 inches by 8. Oh, 8¼ So you can see some of them are really big, some of them are quite small, but £2 for all of those. Again, I'm just going to have to put my thinking cap on and decide what I'm going to use them for. And then in the same basket, same box, there was absolutely loads of packs of papers like this. Absolutely. And the A4 ones, so these ones were £1 each, £1 each, and these ones were 50p each. So I picked up, the thing was, you can only go by what was on the front, and for this one, that's brilliant, because it looks like it's the Charming Chaps, which I hadn't seen before, Charming Chaps selection. So I'm only guessing it's got most of that packing. So I have had a look, and it does appear to have most of the pack. So you've got your idea sheets, and then you've got, and I'm being really careful because some of these keep flying out. So you've got all of these sheets as well inside. So, and all different styles as well. You've got some sort of vintagey ones, but you've got some that are a little bit more modern, like that one. Then you've got, oh, and I'm trying to be really careful not lose bits. Then you've got, I think there was inserts as well. Those say let's celebrate. Those ones celebrating style. And there's been meaning to tell you. So loads of the inserts, and then again card. So gorgeous, gorgeous cards to go with those fabulous toppers as well. Love that one. And that was for the whole set, that was £1. And I think, is it hunky dory? Doesn't say. Does it say on there? Yeah, hunky dory for that. Which you and I both know that that set would not have been anywhere like, you're talking £10, I would imagine, for that set. Yeah, £10. Look, I don't know whether you can see that, it's all sealed up. So normally I would go, I'd have a flick through, maybe not take it out, but have a flick through, see if they were kind of all different, what was going on. So there's that. This one, now I loved the look of this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Again, £1. The reason I was drawn to this is because I have, let's see if I can find it. I have this paper pad with the hummingbirds on. And it just really sort of reminded me of this paper pad. And I thought, if I've only got, I don't know how much backing papers there was in here. So I thought I could use, because there's lots of toppers you can see on one page. And I thought I could use that with that paper pad. But there is, look, beautiful toppers in there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you have actually got loads of papers and card to go with it, and all with that gorgeous foiling on there. Loving the colours. I'm not normally drawn to sort of overly floral patterns and the like, but this one I really do like. I'm not keen on that one, but it'd be good for a backing. And then you've got some double-sided. I was really astounded to find out there are double-sided papers on there. So you've got blue one side and sort of like pink or mauve the other. So again, that was £1 for all of those. What an amazing bargain. Let's put those together. Actually, I won't put them in the plastic because that takes a lot of time and I've got a lot to get through. Then, what drew me to this one, do you think? The seaside. So you've got a mermaid at the seaside. And then I really liked, I don't know, it's the colours I think with this. This one, again, £1 on there. And I just, when I opened it, I was really, again, just a gorgeous, gorgeous papers. So, and it's all travel, this is. I thought it would be all seaside or beachy, but it's all travel by the looks of it. Let's do that. I've flicked through them already. Well, I say flicked. I've just gone through them really quickly, and then I thought, oh no, I'll pop the camera on. But look at that. So you've got tigers, and that's New York. Then now, this is what I wanted to ask. Don't know if anyone has any idea what this is, what's going on here. So you've got this piece, which is one piece, and then it folds there, it folds there. So take it out. So it folds there and it folds there. So it's like that. And then you've got these toppers, which I assume, because that's a similar shape, I'm assuming that goes on there. And then you've got this strange shape at the top here as well, which has got 2 tabs on there. And I can't see anywhere for it to slot into on there. So I'm really a bit lost. So there's the blue one and there's the pink one. The blue one has lost its ribbon strip, but the pink one's got its ribbon strip, which has got a crease mark to fold there and there. So I'm completely lost as to what that's all about. I really don't know. So if anyone's got any ideas or suggestions, I would really, really like to know what that's about. And this one as well, this one flummoxed me. So you've got, so these are your bits. Ignore, that's the one underneath. This is the one that's there. So you've got your bits. So you've got these like corners and tags. Then you've got this little, like a suitcase looking piece here that folds there. So it looks like it's, you fold it up and it looks like a suitcase. Then you've got this piece that pops out. So you've got a bit there that, if I take that, that comes off. So you've got that little, so something tucks in there. Then this piece, no, that piece is, where's that come? I've lost, there's a piece that goes in there. And then it folds here. So I thought, oh, it's like an envelope. I thought it was something like that. But then it folds there and folds there. So even if that glues there, which I sort of thought it does, it doesn't sit. It doesn't sit at all. So if I was to glue that like that, you've got 2 surfaces there, and you wouldn't be able to fold it to put it in an envelope. So, and then something obviously goes in there, but what? I don't know. So that goes there. Let me just, actually, if I move this one out the way, this is, yeah, this is the full one, yeah. So you can see there's a piece that's there. That's the same as that one. And then you've got all those bits down the side as well, and a ribbon at the bottom. And I'm completely at a loss for how those go together. I really am. And I know I've got that bit. I don't know where it's gone. It's probably in the pack here somewhere. Let's pop that there. This piece goes there. So you've got all these animals, Africa, zebras, lions, and then you've got some at the bottom. Let's move that out of the way. You've got some words at the bottom as well. And I'll very carefully lift that up. And then you've got all these, so that fabulous mermaid there, and this is all Paris on there, and this is all African adventure on there. And then these, I think these are inserts, all different sorts of inserts to go with all the different styles on there. So if anyone's got a clue how those go together, I would really, really appreciate it, because I am completely lost as to how that would go together. I really am. So that's another set. Again, that was £1. Then you've got this one, which is full of silhouettes. And again, I'm not going to go through it. I'm just going to flick it. Some of the bits, because it's all die cut, some of the bits are just flying off. So you've got teapots and you've got silhouettes. And then what I didn't realise is at the back, you've got blank cards as well. And some of them have got, some of them are plain like that one. Some of them are very shaped. You've got that one which is like a window card. And this one, if you take, there's 4 little bits that you can pop out. That's a window card as well. So buddies, all sorts on there. And this one came with an inspiration sheet as well, which is gorgeous. And I really like this one when I saw it, so I was like, yep, I'm having that straight away. I like the silhouettes. And that again was £1. So absolutely amazing. And I did get speaking to the woman who was at the cash register, and she said they'd had a load more in yesterday and they'd just flown off the shelves. And I'm like, well, for £1 they're going to. And then this is another one which is all men's. Again, that's very quick flow. So this one, there's not so much in there, but I just really liked the images on here. So all sorts in there. And then you've got some papers as well on the back. Vintage Race Club. It was about 3 or 4. Is that, to me, oh, where's that come from? That to me looks like golf balls. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking golf balls. Tell me I'm wrong. can't work it out. So yeah, because I haven't got many toppers for men. I did a few cards with ones I had, but I haven't got many toppers left at all for men's cards. So when I saw that one, I thought, yeah, definitely. And some of it, because it's like there's sports and there's beers and there's sailing, so it's going to go for lots of different people. Now I picked this one up. I was not, there was quite a few of packs that were Christmassy, and I wasn't going to pick up any of the Christmas ones because I've got, like most people, I've got far too much Christmas crafting stuff because it's so cheap at the end of the year, isn't it? So I picked this one up and was going to put it down until I saw the image at the back, and I really, really like that. And I think I've got some toppers similar to this. So I'm going to have a sort through and see if I can find them. But when I got back, I wasn't, you know, it was £1, so I'm not worried. But there's not an awful lot in there that I'm going to use, I don't think. So you've got the cats at the front, and that'll do for a friend of mine who's got cats. And then you've got, I mean, these are lovely papers. Well, I say papers, but they're card, really. And then you've got these, which I think I've got a 12 by 12 pad for these. I can't remember that bear's name, but I think I've got the 12 by 12 pad that goes with this. So that's not going to go to waste. I can use that. Oh, there's 2 of them. I hadn't realised there was 2. Are they the same? Yeah, exactly the same. So 2 of these? No, just 1 of those. So I can use that with the paper pad that I've got. And then there's these, which are papers. Yeah, they're fine. I'll use them. They'll all be used. But I was hoping that this one that I saw that had some toppers with it. Well, I saw that one and I was excited, but there's no toppers to go with it. But I think I've got some that are very similar, certainly similar colouring. So I'm going to have a look, see if I can find them. But, you know, for £1, there's all sorts of papers and cards and stuff in there. So, and this is nice black card, actually. It's white on that side, but it has got, I don't know, it's not going to pick it up, I don't imagine. But it has got a bit of a shimmer to it on that side. So, yeah, that was £1. And I think ordinarily I would have been more than happy with that. It's just that some of the other packs are so amazing. So there's that. And, oh, I haven't done these ones yet. So there was the 6x6 packs as well. So these were 50p. And you can see there's loads in there. But when I opened it, there's only 4, I think it's 4, 5 different patterns. So it's not paper. It is really thick card on there. So you've got all the blues. You've got the sort of purpley polka dots, and again, that is really thick cards. This is pretty, that pink. And I think there's about 8 or 9 sheets of each one. Again, really thick, and I loved that green. Isn't that just gorgeous? And again, thick cards, and I think let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So eight of those, and probably about the same for these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Yes, so there's those. Well, for 50p, those are going to make some good background, or even because of them being such thick cards. I mean, that's got to be 300 GSM maybe. That is really thick. For 50p, I could even make some small boxes out of them. So there's that one. And then this one, I could see that there was a paper pad. It was only £1, but it looks like there's more in there. And when I opened it, let's get that out. When I opened it, there's more of the same of that that other paper in there. And then you've got this little paper pad, which is beautiful. And I think most of it's there without counting it. I imagine, look at that, isn't that beautiful with the clock there? But I imagine most of it's there. I think there's 3 of everything by the looks of it. Love that as well. Love the colours as well. Absolutely gorgeous. So I thought, I don't do hidden giveaways very often. So I thought, hidden giveaway. What do you think? So I'm happy to post this out to somebody. And let's think, what can we put that would not ordinarily come up? Tamworth. Just write Tamworth, because that's where the tip shop is, where my daughter lives, in Tamworth. So just write the word Tamworth in the description box below. Not the description box, the chat box below, and that could be on its way to you. The paper stack and those cards as well. So I'll pop that down. Don't forget Tamworth, TAMWORTH. And then this is the last one. So, and I picked this up because it looks, you know, we've got spring just round the corner. The daffs are already out. And I thought this would just, I've got so little for spring or Easter that I thought this would be ideal. Fingers crossed. You know, it's the full pack. And when I got home and opened it, I was really surprised, pleasantly so, that it is the full pack. And some gorgeous spring images with the baby, with the lambs, baby sheep. How old am I? Lambs. Love the poppies with the bumblebees. Thought these gorgeous. And you've got loads of, although these are held in with, you know, just push out like that. These I'm going to have to cut out because for some reason those are not going to push out. But I do love those poppies. Absolutely. I think the gorgeous, gorgeous spring colours. More sheep and lambs, butterflies and flowers. Absolutely. Sunflowers as well. Aren't they gorgeous? They just remind me so much of the spring, and I thought such gorgeous papers. These are going to, and toppers, these are going to get me through quite a few springs, I imagine. And there's absolutely loads of these little sentiments down the side as well. So tags, this is all tags, the topper and all those sentiments there. Look, aren't they just? And there's so many. I haven't counted them, but there's loads in here. And again, this pack was £1. I think altogether I spent £14.50, and I came away with an absolute ton of toppers and papers and cards and all sorts. And then you've got those background papers as well on there. Love that one. Isn't that gorgeous with the butterflies? But love them all, and that going to go so well with all those toppers. And for £1, please, you know, I've paid £1 just for one sheet like that before now. So, and this is why I'm the car boot crafter. It's because I don't like going into the shops now and paying £1 for one sheet of toppers when I can go to somewhere like the tip shop and get how many, I don't know, for £1, or a car boot sale, and pick up some of the bargains I've had there. And honestly, in truth, you know, I've been to the tip shop and come back with very little, and certainly, you know, hardly anything for crafting. But then other days you go and look at the bargain you get. And to top it all, I'm helping a good charity, Help the Aged, or as it used to be, or Age UK as it is now. I'm helping that charity, which, you know, makes you feel good. So there we go, a ton of toppers and cards and goodness knows what, a pack of pencils, a bone folder and some 6x6 papers. I don't think I did too badly today, do you? Anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to have a play, and then I'm going to see if I can figure out where I'm going to put it all. Because as I'm sure most people are, the craft room is bulging at the seams. Anyway, I'll see you all soon, but do go and check out your local refuse centre and see if they've got a reusers or an Age UK shop on site, and donate some as well. I'm going to have a sort out and take some of my stuff that has been hanging around the craft room for ages. I'm going to take some and pay back. Anyway, I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.